What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Marcelo. This is the Bass Wizard channel where I post all sorts of bass related content such as solo bass arrangements, gig vlogs where you can see me playing gigs out on the road, and bass lessons such as the one that you're about to watch right now. Now in this video, I'm going to show you something that is actually pretty basic, pretty important, and for some reason most people just don't know how to do, and that is how to play 2-octave major scales on a bass, on just a regular 4-string bass. For some reason, I've had hundreds of students over the years that have watched tons of videos on YouTube, they've taken lessons, they've been studying for a long time, and then I ask them this basic question, just play me a 2-octave G major scale, for example, and they all look at me like they're... And that's all they know how to do, and that's because most people, they learn the major scale with this shape. Which is great, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's really just a start. And the problem with this shape is that, well, there's two problems. One, it only gives you 1 octave of the scale, and two, it limits you to one position on the neck, so you're not really utilizing the whole fretboard with that scale. So right now we're going to take a look at how to do a 2-octave major scale. It's going to be very simple. This is something that I've showed to hundreds of students, and every single one of them without fail has gotten it after watching this. So I guarantee that by the end of this video you will know how to do it too. So let's take a look at it. Here's all you need to know. It's just 4 sequences. You ready? 1 3 4, 1 3 4, 1 2 4, 1 3 4. Got it? Can you remember that? Well, there you go. Congratulations, you now know how to play a 2-octave major scale. But I'll explain. So let's take G sharp major, for example. That's a scale that most people are like, G sharp major, 2 octaves? No way, I can't do that. But we're going to break it down. It's going to be really easy. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to play that G sharp with your index finger. And then we're going to go up 2 frets and play that first pattern. So 1, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the same thing on the next string. So you bring your index finger down 1 string, play that note, slide up 2 frets, play the next sequence, 1, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to go down 1 string, play that note, slide up 2 frets, and play the next sequence. This time it's 1, 2, 4. And then you're just going to go to the next string, but this time we're not going to slide. We're just going to play the last sequence, which is 1, 3, 4. So here it is again. So we're going to start on the G sharp. That's it. And then you can work your way back down. And now I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking, okay, that works if we're starting on the E string. What if I want to play a C sharp major scale starting on the A string? How do we do that? Well, the exact same way. So we're going to start on the C sharp on the 4th fret of the A string. Then we're going to go up 2 frets, play the first sequence, 1, 3, 4. Then we're going to do the same thing, next string. Next, the same thing, next string. And now all you have to do, since we don't have another string to go to, just slide up 2 frets and do the last sequence, the 1, 3, 4. That's it. And then we just work our way back down. So once again from the A string, here's the whole thing. And there you go, a 2-octave major scale on bass, easy. And this is so important that this is actually something you need to know for your proficiency exams. If you're studying bass performance, most colleges will ask you for this. Berklee College of Music, this was a requirement in the proficiency exams for the performance major. So this is something that you really need to know. They're not going to teach it to you like this. This is a really simple way that I figured out that really makes it very easy, kind of still using the shape-based system where you don't have to do a lot of thinking. And it's really cool because it lets you just move around the neck so quickly and so easily. Really easy to do in any key because there's no thinking involved. You just know those sequences, you just find the starting note and you are good to go. So that is a 2-octave major scale on a 4-string bass. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now obviously this is just the beginning. Knowing how to play the major scale is just the first step. Now you got to know how to actually use the major scale, where you would want to use the major scale, how do you use it, and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to learn more about that, you can check out my beginner's mastery course where I really break it down. This is how simple that I teach. Everything that I teach is this simple that anyone can understand. And in that course, I break down how to construct major scales, where major scales come from, how to use them, basic ear training for bass, sight reading, all that kind of stuff that you would need to know as a beginner to really develop a strong bass in your playing, knowing theory, technique, ear training, all that stuff that makes up a great musician so that you can start off on the right track. So if you want to check that out, I'll put it in the card right here on the video, and I'll also put it in the description box. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more, and let me know what else you guys want to see. Leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this lesson. If you want to see more lessons, more solo bass arrangements, more gig vlogs, what else can I show you guys? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video.